And Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. First and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So these might be body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 25, here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for our Bills first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. The 48-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 1. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Quickly to Shakir for the RPO. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
56, 319, what's up?
Once again, it's Cook. He'll take this down to the 23. Aiden Hutchinson, a former first-rounder, in on the 10. Second and 6. It is second and 6.
Half a time. Look out.
Run with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. from the gun. Throw here for Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Tiger.
A second down throw for Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one on target. Williams, he's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Eddie Jackson up from his safety spot to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
120. Super. Obama. What's that?
On second down, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
What's up?
On first down, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he will score! Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Bills. That is the first touchdown of the new year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
give me a D, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me a lot.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he gets this up close to the 40. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
Terrell Bernard on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
What? 180! Check 6 guys!
Throwing, Goff. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Isaac to throw. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
After a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
He's going to go backward, taken down. That's a 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? To the left side, it's caught by Shakir.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
We go tonight. 180. What's that?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be brought down from what a run. Down to the 40. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Oh, Bishop up to make the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
We go tonight. 180. Cut.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's 3rd and 9.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Black 20. Turbo set.
From the gun, it's gone. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see Saul. Life that slows you down. Your body doesn't.
Cut. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This returnable with Reed. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, marking at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. He's got his man. That's Coleman. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Bills.
They'll give on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll stay on the ground. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Wingo in there on the tackle.
Pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff. This is Cook. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. The Lions, all their first time out. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Baz to tack on the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Like 20! 12! 12! 12! 12!
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn.
Tonight! What's that?
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
76, 180,
To throw is Goff. He's got that all alone. That's Tesla. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Cut. 180.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 43 yards.
well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
We go tonight.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Open space inside the 10. And he's in! Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space. He's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 40-yard line, it's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
So anytime you're trying to defend one of these bigger backs in the league, Mike, the key you're going to hear every defensive coach preach is we've got to get penetration and we've got to stop his feet before he hits the line of scrimmage. If these backs are able to get a full head of steam downhill at or past the line of scrimmage, there's going to be broken tackles, there's going to be yards after contact, and that's what we saw here. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
The RPO. This is Dobbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
319.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Third and goal.
9 yards. It's third down and goal.
From the gun, it's Allen. Back into the hands of Shaquille. And he'll take this one in. Khalil Shaquille. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will go up by 7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. That's over the middle. Caught by Tesla. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back where you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass and a really good running
He's
back.
got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Allen working from the pistol. Be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width Not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, going to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Yards on the play.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Five wide.
The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Devin White on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go here with Lloyd. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 23.
Intercepted.
It's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make it play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. 1st and 10.
The 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Landon Jackson. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. In the middle. He's got St. Brown. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is good. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? Is there an extra point away from tying this thing up? And we got ourselves a ball game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This returnable is Reed. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Lord. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Tackled by Jack Campbell. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up. Allen will throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He's got a man. It's Goff. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Buffalo. They'll run with Cook. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A run with Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Cook. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he'll get into the end zone. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Bills will go up by 7.
Makes the score Bills 34, Lions 27.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cut. 4 now. Value, value. Louis. What's that?
They'll drop to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Goff. That's complete to all the tight ends. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 4.
Now, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st down.
Now a timeout,
1st
Buffalo.
and 10 at the
They're
40-yard
second.
line.
And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Standing close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
On 2nd down, Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's holding at the 2. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. This one is complete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position, and was able to make a play on the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Throwing, Goff. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the own team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards.
And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's good. On target from long range. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.